Now, the climate action movement known as Fridays for Future has spread to Nigeria, where it is being led by a 16-year-old schoolgirl, Faithwins Iwuh. The movement, started by a Swedish teenager, Greta Thurnberg, now has millions of school children worldwide who are demanding immediate action to counteract global warming. Timothy Obiezu reports from Abuja.
16-year-old environmentalist Faithwins Iwuh, sometimes referred to as Nigeria's Greta Thurnberg, wants Nigeria to contribute to the global fight against climate change. To achieve her goals, she started planting trees around her school and neighborhood and recycles used plastic bags into shower caps. Iwuh has been concerned about the environment for years.
I started having this guilt anytime I see someone throw something out the window or I see people dispose wrongly. I felt as if they were harming me, and in some type of way they were actually harming me because it's my future, and if I do not take care of it now, I may not have a generation.
In recent months, hundreds of Nigerian school children have joined the international school strikes by students, popularly known as Fridays for Future. An estimated 4 million students have taken part in the movement, launched in August 2018 by Thurnberg. 2 weeks ago, 300 students from 10 schools in Nigeria walked out of classes.
I think it's fantastic to see the young generation taking responsibility and asking for climate actions to be taken, because it is their future and their future planet that is endangered. So it is incredible and very inspiring to see that the young people of Nigeria are standing up and asking for actions to be taken.
Nigerian school students like Iwuh are on the front lines of the school strikes, but Iwuh worries that awareness on environmental threats is low.
And not many people know about this problem. Only a handful know about this problem. I am lucky to be one of the few that know about this problem. That's why I'm trying my possible best to sell the idea to the world that it's ending and we need to save it from its end.
Nigeria is the biggest importer of fossil fuel-powered generators in Africa and therefore one of the biggest emitters of greenhouse gases. Environmental experts like David Michael say climate change has serious consequences in Nigeria.
Unfortunately, we in Africa contribute very little, to the cause of climate change, less than 3%. But we are the most vulnerable continent, and of course in Nigeria here, the effects are everywhere. The desertification up north, sea rise down south, in the middle belt, the crisis between the farmers and herders.
At a summit last December, Nigeria was one of 195 countries and territories that agreed to take steps to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. In real-world politics, that pledge is more likely to be fulfilled if more school children like Iwuh demand immediate action toward that goal. Timothy Obiezu for VOA News, Abuja.